Welcome to the 10th episode of PopsPodcast. And I'm here with two familiar faces again, but I would like the two girls introducing themselves first.
Women. My name's Imani.
Hey, I'm Rock.
Class of 2017. And
Same shit.
Hey, y'all here.
Jaden.
Alright, I'm gonna ask the first question of the day. What is the most important love language in a relationship to y'all?
all of them.
All of them? But not one.
Speaking
More than the other? No. Because if you're not giving me one of them, then yeah, you're probably a dog.
Yeah. Well, like, the most important one in the relationship is the most important one to you and your partner in the relationship. So it varies depending on the relationship and who's in the relationship.
It's you in the relationship.
So you saying my most important one?
Yeah, you're most important.
I'll probably say like words of affirmation. I need it.
Yeah, what's yours?
Well, I have to say I'm like a quality time, physical touch type of person.
Yeah, I feel like it's like to each his own. I feel like for me it's like quality time. Like I don't spend no type of time with you. Like, for me,
Yeah.
Alright. Now to me it's quality time too. I think that's the most important.
And acts of service.
What happened?
Service.
Acts of
Yeah.
service? Wait, what is
The most
acts of
important?
service?
Ooh.
Acts of service is like, okay, I'll I don't know, pick up something from the store on the way home or things like that don't maybe benefit solely you, but it would benefit me.
Okay. Wait, what you look like you want to say something?
Nah, that's just deep. A lot of people wouldn't say that. When you think acts of service, you think of like giving gifts. You get what I mean? Not necessarily connecting it to what you just said, like how it goes into but how it goes into it being about not benefiting you but benefiting your partner. A lot of people don't get into that.
Okay.
Like, they'll do things to say they did it for you, not because they just wanted to do it. Like, you'll come across people that'll throw things in your face.
Well, I feel like for men, like we really gotta like you to like just do something for you just to do it. Like
That's crazy.
nah, seriously.
But you're in a relationship, so like
no.
you need to like her.
No. Okay. I feel like before a relationship.
I mean, that person wasn't my
something-
boyfriend, though. I don't know. You can't, like, how do you court someone and not speak love languages? Like, then how do you fall in love?
Nah, yeah, on the course
So
of
you have to
courting
be
someone, that's what I'm saying. I
speaking.
have to really
Yeah.
like you in order for me to like do things that like I wouldn't normally do if I wasn't liking you. Like, I feel like
that'd be the problem.
like doing things for solely your benefit and not mine. Like, yeah, I have to really like you.
How do you say, but at the same time, doing something to, like, okay, because I want to date you is also kind of, like, deceitful. Like, or, like, for example, like, I've dated somebody who you could tell, like, he was just trying to do all the right things and, like, do all the right things, but just to be, like, later down the line, well, like, I was doing all the right things. And it's like, okay, like, you know, so it's like, would you do something for somebody even if they didn't pick you? Because, like, guys do pick me behavior too.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
then it's
happened
like,
to us.
are you-
Like, I'm doing shit and
Yeah.
this is an unsatisfactory result anyway, like for me, but while I'm talking to you, like I'm doing this to express, like, you feel what I'm saying, that I actively like you, like this is how I show my love, like, and I might, boom, I'm gonna just give you an example. I was talking to a shorty and basically like she told me like, for me, I'm moving into a new apartment, like I need this stuff for my crib. She wasn't even necessarily telling me like, oh, I need you to get this for me, but like for me, I took that as like me just taking initiative and me just going out and buying that shit on Amazon, and then like I just came to her, pulled up on her and gave her the shit. Boom, acts of service. That wasn't because like, oh yeah, I was trying to get something from her. Like, nah, I genuinely like just wanted to do that.
But we said niggas don't do that.
Nah, but I don't like when y'all generalize it.
It's not enough of y'all doing it, bro. It's
And that was somebody I wasn't even like talking to for that long. I just
But, like,
oh yeah,
alright.
I liked her, so I did that.
But that's also gift giving, right? That's not active service. The active service is like a nigga folded my laundry and did my laundry, right? Like, would you do a bitch laundry? I'm not doing bitches
Nah,
laundry.
you see.
I would do my shitty laundry.
And that wasn't my man's. Like, so that was not my man. So the question is like, where's the expectation? Did the expectation be feeling like it's on the floor?
Nah, I
Like,
feel
like guys only do it if they like you. Like, to a certain extent, there's a threshold. And obviously you like a girl if you fuck her, right?
So wait, you're doing things for
Exactly,
so
that's
you're
the
doing
problem.
things for dudes who don't like.
No.
No, I'm saying if you are physically attracted to somebody, that's a level of likeness. But y'all be reserving certain things for like, I have to like you like that.
Nah.
I
You
think
cannot,
we
you
do
cannot,
too,
you cannot say,
though.
you cannot say that for everybody though. You cannot say that for everybody. You cannot say that for everybody. Cause me personally, bro, like if I feel like I like you before I could say like, oh, I like you a lot, like, just off the strength that I like you, I'm gonna do something like for you, not to be on some, oh, I did this for you, so like, what are you gonna do for me? It's just like, I fuck with you, so I got you, but you can't just be like, niggas, y'all.
I mean, that's not my experience. That's not my
I can't
experience.
just speak for everybody. Like,
I definitely can't either. I don't play with niggas, so. They don't play with me, so I don't really have any sessions.
Everyone.
There you go. Hey, y'all.
Sorry.
I'm just
That last part hit. Don't blame
Please
me.
don't be my problem.
Alright, do you think terminating the internet will bring more joy to the world or more negative energy?
Joy. More joy.
Damn, I don't know.
I feel like it's both. Because like the way that shit is set up now is like the internet is so involved with everything that we do, but at the same time it might like kind of like free up the world at the same time. So I don't think it's just gonna be one. It's just gonna be like a mix of both.
So you basically saying that internet should just stay.
I mean, we done ingrained it like so hard into everything. Like it's a part of everything. Like this shit right now is gonna be in the internet
type
after,
shit,
bro. Like for me,
That's
it's
true.
I think that over time, the cons outweigh the pros when it comes to the internet, when it comes to social media. There are a lot of positives that come spreading awareness. You know, we could post whatever, brutality, we could post graduation pictures. However, because of the algorithm, because of so many other factors that play a part into what you see, how many times you will see it, I just don't think it's better having it. Like times before social media, like really thinking about it, I'm talking about kids outside, and I'm talking about not even crime related stuff because people was always doing it. But as far as posting it, how much we see now, it's causing the younger generation to do more things. Now you got 13-year-olds shooting at their parents, doing this, doing that, like just because of the things that they see on the internet. So when you start to really list the pros and the cons, Donald Trump goes viral with every tweet. So it's not just like a negative when it comes to violence in general. You want us to go for abortion rights, but now they're literally posting people getting abortions and those things. Oh, I'm snitching on you. I'm about to post it. Like that's crazy. So I'm just a person like even if you have social media, be tempted in what you post. Like know what you're doing. Once it's up there, it's up there. Yeah, you deleted it from your story. Someone screenshotted it. It's still there. Like, you get what I mean? It's so much that goes into it. Now, everybody posting a day. It's supposed to be gone 24 hours, but why is a day still going? You get what I mean? Like, it's just, nah, I'm not. So much more joy will come. So much.
But then it's like, with great power comes great responsibility. So before we used to think that people were ignorant, like out of lack of access to information, but at the same time, there's like over information and people are willfully ignorant. And at the same time, yes, there's like the social negative impact, but then it makes me wonder like, what would the world be like if we didn't have access to each other? We were able to communicate. Like, do you know how long it took somebody to communicate with someone on the other side of just the United States? Let alone, like, we are now knowledgeable about like what's happening in DRC, what's happening in Congo, what's happening in these different places, because of social media. And even when it is like, this is the stark reality of it, I think it's the responsibility of humans to like acknowledge that we're misusing this tool at the same time. It's being abused, right? Because it's not being used for the greater good. There's no reason why we're seeing certain atrocities be like live streamed, and we can still go about our day and be like, all right, put my phone away. What's in the dining hall, what they serving, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just when you think about when enslavement, Jim Crow, the Holocaust, everything, what were people doing? We would say, oh, it's the lack of information and they couldn't communicate, but people would have probably did the same thing they're doing right now, going about their lives.
Okay.
But we can cure cancer, and people are not putting their energy, like, you know, how do we not have a cure for cancer yet? But there's like 1,000 different researches for Viagra. Right? So it's almost like, what are we using it for? And who are the people that are responsible for this tool? And we're individually all responsible. We can sit here and produce content. So we're responsible for also putting out quality messages.
Yeah. That's what I use my platform for.
Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Can you ask the question again? I know I always do this, bro.
All right.
That question.
Do you think terminating the internet will bring more joy to the world or more negative energy?
I feel like it's kind of like what she said. Yeah, there's a lot of pros, but then there's also a lot of cons. But I don't know when it comes to I don't know, like even college students, like you see how like college students use like even resources like ChatGPT. Like a lot of people are getting through school because they have access to resources like that help them being able to like formulate like active. Basically, like sometimes when I do work and stuff, like you get roadblocked in like ideas and things like that. So like I feel like tools like that help us like expand on what we want to say and what we want to like do. So like I don't know, for academic reasons, I like the use of the internet, but for like the reasons that we get to see atrocities and things of that nature, and like can't really actively respond to those things and can just go about our day. Like yeah, those are the downsides to things like that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it's like what Rock said. There's more detriments than pros to the internet. Like people are recording fights, or like people are recording other people getting hurt, or
Twitter.
Yeah, like Twitter is like,
yo, bro,
But-
I didn't
but
see
are
niggas get
people-
killed on Twitter,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Are people recording it, or is it more so putting up a mirror to like society?
Nah, they be recording.
I think
No,
they be
but what I'm
recording.
saying is
Like-
this is human nature, right?
Yeah.
Like we're more so, are we mad at the content being on the internet, or are you mad at the people perpetuating it? Because this is a real life representation of what's happening in the world. So it's
I'm mad
like,
at both.
But I don't know. I feel like the person recording could have just done something and like save a person.
but
that's
do you know
in
how
danger.
much power that is even in that? Like up until Rodney King's beating, we didn't have cameras, right?
Yeah.
So I know people be upset like, oh, people are recording everything. But honestly, to a point, that's a power that we didn't have, right? You couldn't record the cops harassing your friends, and we was getting harassed all the time. If we had camera phones back when I was in high school, like a lot of these cops would be in jail.
Record and don't do anything.
Right? No,
I
but I'm
think
saying
that's what it
officers
is.
on the back end, we get lawsuits. How do you think people get lawsuits from the police department? Somebody recorded that. That's on camera somewhere. Like these officers are now, it's not, how do you say, people would have never thought that like you would see officers get indicted, charged, and convicted. Right? Like it was very rare for even officers to have bail and be remanded or lose their job. And even now it still is. But a lot of that is because of cellular phones. Right? If it wasn't for George Floyd's lynching going viral, that officer wouldn't have went to jail. Just off a group of black people saying this man killed him.
But I think that's also like where it comes into one, I'm gonna hold everyone accountable at all times. If you're recording, why are you recording? And it starts with you as that person. Like, and that's why I said they just be recording, because genuinely people aren't recording and say, oh, other people need to know this so we could do something about it. You're recording to post it. You're recording to make it go viral. You get what I mean? Like, your intent is ill.
Yeah, people.
And that at the forefront is the problem. Like, don't get me wrong, good can come from that. Like, having the internet, good can come. But when you starting with, oh, I'm doing it for this, same thing with content creators. Everybody want to pick up the skill. You want to pick up the skill. That's fine. What are you giving me? What are you giving me that's going to be different? Or what are you giving me that's going to help me? Or are you just doing this because everybody's doing it? You recording because it's the thing to do. You was there, so I need to record. Are you going to testify too?
But sometimes you don't need to because it's all on camera.
Yeah, but then now you as that person, I go back to you. Well, why were you recording? If you feel like your job is done just because you recorded it and you posted it and it went viral, that's not enough for me.
I mean, but it's like the difference between us wanting to know the intent versus the impact, right? Like, and sometimes we say that even with interpersonal relationships, if something hurts your feelings, your intent doesn't matter, the impact is. If the impact is positive, then why does it matter what their intent was? Because at the same time, whether or not it might be us fighting, things like that, people are not looking at it with a social lens. Like, what is the greater message of this? What is this actually showing us, right? Like, when we look at shows like Baddies and stuff, like, it's hella ratchet and hella, I watch it here and there, but like, it's appalling, but there are dead women like that. So we can say, okay, I'm not going to watch the show XYZ, but that's still negating the fact that, what are we doing about the population of women that dead move like this? Like, how are we having conversations about, like, hey, because those are everyday girls.
But niggas is not helping that though. Like,
it's not about helping it. It's about acknowledging that, like, oh God, these people, like, like, it's acknowledging the fact that this is a reality, right? And I feel like a lot of times we're in denial. Internet doesn't allow us to be in denial about certain things. Like, this is happening.
Yeah, it's acknowledging, but I don't know. Shows like Baddies is promoting that lifestyle.
It does. I don't like it, but yeah. I'm saying at the same time, who are we to say, right? Capitalists profit off of all types of things of Black people, right? But the minute Black people profit off of our own stuff, VH1, MTV, Ben had Bad Girls Club, Ben had Love and Hip Hop, stuff like that. When these white executive producers are producing it, nobody's criticizing them, right? But when Black people then start producing these shows, we put ourselves under different scrutiny. And it's not to say don't scrutinize each other, but at the same time, acknowledge, why do people have to exploit themselves this way to get money? Right? Like, people are not exploiting themselves and making an ass of themselves on TV because they have options.
It's for the money.
And honestly, it's hard to, like, people getting master's degrees and can't pay bills. There's a lot of people in America are one check away from being homeless. So, like, I think, like, when people are fly and wearing Chanel and shit like that, it makes it hard to really understand that, like, people are just as broke and just as desperate. And that's coming from a place of desperation. And that's why I don't like that show, because people are exploiting that man's exploiting these girls' desperation. And so I think that's where the conversation for me, I watch that show like a sociology, like, what is this saying? Because Black men have a tendency to exploit Black women and nobody talks about it. Drops mic.
Thanks.
What are the real reasons why people go away for college? Or what do you think the real reasons are?
To get away from home.
To grow.
Yeah.
To get to know themselves.
To get your education.
That's what I was saying. Like, individualism, getting to know more about yourself, and then also, like, getting to experience life outside the constraints of being in the hood. Like, we're in these environments where, like, it's really hard for people to grow. So, yeah, growth, all of that.
Yeah, I feel like growth is more important than the education that the college even give.
It's invaluable.
Yeah.
And you can't get it if you don't go away to college. Like, America is very unique in our college experience. A lot of people in other countries don't have this kind of college experience. Their university is like how CUNYs are set up in the city, whereas people like, there's, all types of house party movies about going away to college. Like, people romanticize that in other countries of like American college. People don't go away and live at school. And so that's kind of also why I wanted to go away to school, because that's not an experience other people get to have, even though we spend a lot of money to do it.
All right. Is it best if women chase men or keep it traditional?
I think it's swallow dumb hard.
I'm never gonna chase no nigga. I have asthma, and I don't chase niggas.
Yo, I'm not gonna
Is it-
lie. See, I don't like this question, bro.
Why?
He said,
Because,
I have
like-
asthma. I'm sorry,
Cause
baby.
like, I don't know, bro.
What?
I don't know. I don't like.
Might not
I don't
know.
like the word chase, bro. Like,
Pursue? Maybe
I feel like
pursue?
yeah, pursue. Pursue
Okay.
is better, bro.
Is it best? Is it best if women pursue men or keep it traditional?
I'm gonna speak for me, bro. I don't like these questions with women and men. Like, I'm gonna speak for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it like this. Like,
Yes, right.
I'm gonna say it like this. All right, so look, right? I feel like if when we're just getting to know each other, right? And you come up to me, I would like to get to know you more. Like, I feel like that's all you have to do, chase wise. I feel like if me and you actually like each other, it's not gonna feel like we're chasing each other. It's just gonna feel like we vibing and we just going along with each other. But pursue, I feel like there's nothing wrong with pursuing somebody and trying to see like where it could go. But as long as they right there with you, like it shouldn't be on some like I'm trying to convince you to jack me. I'm trying to convince you to be with me. Like, oh my God, please. Let me take you out.
Oh my God, please.
Nah.
So what's the answer? Is it better for
Is it
women
better-
to
is it
pursue
better-
men
I
or
don't-
men to
I
pursue
don't know.
women?
Me personally, like,
Do you like it better for you to pursue a woman or a woman to pursue you?
yeah, if I'm speaking for me, I like to pursue. I don't like to
Niggas
be
love to
pursued.
chase.
Okay,
all
so
right.
That's the answer.
I ain't gonna
She's
lie.
trying to get it
I
out.
Ooh, right, just
That's
say it.
do like, yeah, I do like the chase. I
Simple
do like the
math.
chase. I just
That's
don't like
your
the
answer
word
too?
chase though,
Like,
because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, the word chase do have a negative connotation.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like when I speak to a woman and she's like outwardly expressive, like in terms of like wanting to get to know me, I find that attractive. Like, oh, like you standing on that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with that, but also I do just fuck with the traditional.
Traditional,
Yeah,
I'm saying.
let me pursue the woman.
I feel like there's a. I'm only laughing because I definitely be shooting my shot. So, but I guess it's also like there's traditional roles for a reason. If a guy likes you, he'll pursue you, and if he don't, then he don't. So then it's like I've found myself in situations where it's like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have pursued this nigga because he's really not that into me. And it's like, if I really read the nonverbals, because some guys are not like, guys really don't want to make girls cry and hurt their feelings and shit like that. So a man might not tell you he's not really feeling you. Like, you're going to have to read in between the lines. And I think the worst feeling is for a nigga to tell you that he don't like you, right? Like, you don't want a nigga to have to be like, bitch, like,
TP that.
right? Like, can you catch a hit or whatever? And so in hindsight, I would definitely say, yeah, like, that's why women don't propose to men, right? You first he did bad and she did that.
Mostly.
What?
I'm trying to show you.
Ray
Nah,
was-
we even like looked that up as a statistic because bro was like that. It's swaggy to propose to women, and it's like 2% of women or some wild shit. Like,
Propose to men.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
you're
like,
not
dang,
supposed to do that.
That's not traditional. It's not
'Cause if
cool. It's not.
It's not even like traditional. It's just like in a man's world, in a patriarchy, if he wants to be with you, he will make the steps to be with you, right? And just as women, it's like just respecting that. You trying to force something on a man who probably is telling you in but so many words. Men are action orientated, and women are like, we want you to tell us, and like, so that's what.
Real shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I feel like after that episode, like we had just brought it up in conversation, and Ray was just like backing his point. He was just like, nah, there's nothing wrong with that. Cause he was like, he was putting it more in a way like, we were saying like, nah, that's weird. Like, why would a woman want to propose to a man? But he was like, why can't a woman propose to a man if she wanted to? But like, we was just kind of like how it was kind of like emasculated. Like, I feel like the way that most of us is raised is like, as a man, you're like, nah, this is where it gets conflicting. Like, leader of the family, leader of the pack, whatever. Like, you're supposed to be like, yes, I choose you to be my partner. I'm gonna take a lead. But like, he was putting in more like a gender roles, double standard. Like, if a woman wanted to propose, why can't she propose? But I was like, damn. Like,
he was saying that if a woman proposed to you, it means it's like more. That's how true it is, basically.
He was like saying she got like the utmost respect, the utmost love.
Because in this society, it's not common for a woman to initially express how they
really
feel.
Not common, 2%.
Well, I guess I'm not saying that it's.
Chief.
I'm not saying that it's a masculine thing.
I
think
Lord of
that
mercy.
it's just more so like
Niggas is tripping.
Usually because of the way we're socially conditioned, right? Like women are usually conditioned to want to have families in marriage. So that's usually, how do you say, if you're not having those conversations in your relationship, I think that's just where it probably gets messy. But at the same time, women are more inclined to wed, right? Where men usually have cold feet and have to like, do it on their time. So I'm just saying traditionally because men have to come to those types of commitments on their own. You can't push that on them. When girls are socialized to be in mother-wife roles, right? So that's all I'm saying. So that's why you wait for a guy to pursue you, because essentially, like, y'all are young and we live in a, bachelor. I'm a bachelor, da-da-da. So you wait for a guy to be like, nah, I'm not playing about you. And if he doesn't do that, then it's like...
Well, I don't know. I feel like if a woman waits, sometimes she's just missing out on their blessing. You don't think so?
I'm my blessing.
I was dumb funny, bro.
I don't know, because there be women, like...
A nigga ain't never
We
blessed me. I don't know.
We was talking about this the other day, how let's say
He said he's
these niggas ain't never paid tuition. They ain't never paid my rent. Like, they are not a blessing. They cool vibes or whatever.
Cool vibes. So cool. We could chill.
Nigga said peppermint cool.
Niggas so cool. Mint chocolate chip cool. Like,
what? Ice cream cool. Like, we're cool. Cool. I'm gonna be like 100% honest with y'all. I'm definitely assisting a nigga in shooting his shot with me. I'm a firm believer. Oh shit! I'm a firm believer that I'm going to help you understand that I like you, so you could do what you got to do to get with me.
Or you gotta send out hints.
There we go.
Because, like she said, I'm conditioned. Like, one, acknowledging that I'm a dominant female. Like, I'm an alpha female. I could stand on that, right? Acknowledging that I want to be led. Like,
women want to be in their feminine.
Still, like, I want that. So let me tell you, because I know the type of person I am. So I can give, like, oh, nah, like, she might not. She be talking to, okay, wait, I like you. Hold on. Let's talk. Okay, cool. You get what I mean? Because it's like, no, understand, like, I'm going to take that back burner and you're going to do what you got to do, but I'm throwing you the ball so you can make the layup. All you got to do is score. That's it. Like,
right, it really be
that's
easy.
it.
Throwing the lob.
I am a quarterback for you. I am throwing you the ball. Like, bro, what?
Period.
That's all you have to do, because let's be real. Niggas are slow.
Yeah, they are.
You do not.
They be like, you like me?
Y'all don't pick
like,
up on nothing. Nah,
I ain't gonna lie. I be playing
Y'all get it together. Get it together. Nobody. Yeah, so y'all like being pursued.
Exactly.
They like being pursued.
Unless she mad.
Y'all like being pursued, and I'm gonna let you just figure it out.
Unless she mad and you can get that energy. Unless she
It's
mad,
nothing
you could
wrong
get the
with it.
energy. You really don't know. So like, we be having to tell y'all and show y'all in different ways that I like you, and you got to do what you got to do to get me, because you still got to chase me. I'm sorry.
I want y'all to get it together.
Sorry, I'm a girl. Chase me,
Well, I'm
court
not gonna
me.
lie. I'm not
Not
gonna-
even chase me, court me.
Yo,
I'm not
word.
gonna-
you
Nah,
court
nah.
the woman,
I'm
That's
not
it.
gonna
I
lie
know,
though.
you like.
Like, could y'all say necessarily though, like a nigga is wrong if he question if you really down for him, if you really fuck with
No,
him
can I say something?
before you get down on
Go ahead,
one
go.
knee and be like, can you be with me for the rest of my life?
No.
Is it wrong that I'll be like, do you really fuck with me?
No.
I feel like my issue and my experience is motherfuckers want you to like prove something to them. And that's where I think y'all be wrong at. Like, it's more so like, I'm not proving shit to nobody. Like, I'm the prize. I'm the trophy of the championship game. Like, y'all entitled to feel like y'all the trophy too or whatever, but I'm not asking you to prove to me that you're the one. Like, nigga, I fuck with you, no? Like,
And on
you know
that-
what is happening?
What's an example though?
But on
like,
that
proof?
note,
Like, what
But
do you
no,
mean?
but I'm saying like guys, sometimes y'all it like subconsciously do it. You don't even realize it. Even when you say things like girls that I really, really like, or you don't even know what that's defined by. You don't maybe sometimes that varies for y'all. Y'all don't even really have a standard.
Damn.
And
I think
like I just
no,
feel
but
like
she's telling the truth. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think there's an imbalance in
standard.
men. No, I think there's an imbalance.
Y'all
Like,
don't.
Men have so much pride, right? You guys have so much pride, but you have worth issues.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a word.
like it's a thing.
Yes,
Listen,
yes,
don't
yes.
beat me up.
All
Don't
right.
beat me up.
Oh
Don't
my
beat me
God,
up.
stand on it, Kat.
Don't beat
I'm
me
gonna help
up.
you
Don't beat me
unpack
up.
it.
Don't
Unpack
beat me
it.
up.
They
Listen,
not ready.
Listen, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again, and then she gonna help. Cause yeah, men have a very strong pride. Very strong pride. Men suffer from
zoom in.
feeling worthy of being loved and being loved correctly, and that's why your question, like, am I wrong for thinking? No, you're not wrong. But it's like, you did all of this. Why don't you feel like I love you enough?
Yeah, I don't see that as a trust issue.
Like, it's an imbalance because you have so much pride. You up here with it, like,
But you're
sit down,
you're
like,
needing
yeah,
reassurance.
I wear the pants. I'm the man. Like, you're my girl. Here, do you like me? Like, oh wait, I thought I was your girl. Why you don't know? Why do you feel like? Why are you questioning how I feel about you in this moment? Like, crazy. Oh,
I felt that because my friend and I, we were talking about this in the sense that, like I was telling y'all earlier, very rarely, or it's really toxic of women if like they say leave me alone and want you to chase them back, right? Like I be violent, and I can say sometimes I'm not proud of it, but I be kind of cursing niggas out, and I kind of don't expect you to talk to me after that because I violated or whatever. And some guys really spend block about me all the time, like, and it's like, damn, I violated. Like, why do you even want to talk to me? And so. And so that's why when she said like I feel like sometimes men have worth issues. It's really like y'all will let women drag y'all lives and still deal with them. Where respectfully, if we do the same thing, if we let men violate us, y'all gonna look at us like we have no self-worth.
we're the dummies.
But when y'all do it, it's not like you have no self-worth.
That's true. I ain't gonna lie.
But I love the men.
I love the
Yeah,
guys, but
like,
I hate to see it like because I have a brother. I hate to see it in the sense of at the end of the day, I know my power as a woman, right? I know niggas are liable to crash out about me. I've seen it happen all the time. So it's like at a same point, I wonder when as men are y'all gonna have those conversations with yourselves and be like I'm better than this. Like I deserve better. These girls, like, you know, the way some girls are treating y'all because the way the girls be pressing and bullying y'all into relationships and then be mad at like themselves because they are not getting what they want out of it, like it's just like pathetic, honestly. And if it was a man doing it, you would call that damn near sexual harassment, sexual assault, domestic violence. These girls be DV, right? And y'all will subject like yourselves to it. But if we subject ourselves to domestic violence, it's like, well, why didn't you leave? Well, why didn't you walk away? But y'all could be like, damn, the pussy was so good though.
But it's
I can't
so
go around
much-
saying
yeah,
the dick
but-
was so
Niggas
fire.
gotta be
They're gonna be like, you bozo. I'm gonna
But
be a
it's
bozo
so much,
though.
y'all confuse that with pride so bad, and that's why I'm saying like there's the disconnect because you have such a strong pride that you feel like as a man, certain things you're supposed to tolerate, and you're not. You're not. You are not. As a man, protect your peace. As a man, if she's currying you, get the fuck away from her. Curry her ass back, bitch. I'm gonna leave you right here.
Tell them
What
to go
are
find
you
their father.
saying? And
It's a
you
Walmart
can
area.
stand in that because you have the pride. You get what I mean? Like, it's not like she's stepping on you and you're fighting against it. No, you've already dominated her. She already looking at you like, okay, yes, sir. You get what I mean? So it's like, yes, sir, and you just thought you was gonna play with me. No, you're not. Don't ever let nobody play with y'all. Period.
Because that's how we take it,
Real shit.
right? Like, if,
I tell the boys that my brother, what? You let how when you're so dominant, like,
you know I'm so player.
man, and it's like you especially, and I feel so bad because I feel like you fall in the loop with guys. You guys love way harder.
Then we
As
do.
for females, we love faster. You get what I mean? I'm not saying we don't love as hard. We just love faster. We will fall in love way quicker than a guy will fall in love. Simple. So you fall in love with somebody, and it just so happens to be the one girl that's carrying you through the mud, stressing you out. No relationship. Your relationship's supposed to be peaceful. Like, the fact that you feel stressed out, like, constantly, bro, like, it's not okay. And you're worthy. You deserve better. Like, simple. And
You
it
deserve
does
better
not go
things.
against your pride to say that. If anything, that's more of you putting that together. Like, yeah, I'm more secure in who I am. Like, I'm not going to let you carry me, and I'm a good ass nigga. You could say that. You could say that, and that be real, because females say that.
And you can leave a girl and still be like a decent person, and vice versa, right? Like, it's a pride thing, because women do it too, right? Like, won't leave a situation because it's like, I feel like I'm losing if I leave, or I'm the one that steps away, or something like that. But that's the most mature thing I think you can do, is being like, this is not. It's called discernment, everyone.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a
Son.
question.
Hello.
Why when men are like emotionally in tune with their feelings, like why do women throw the words sassy man apocalypse or sassy, like anything that's
Some
very degrading.
women.
Some
women,
let's
some women,
yeah.
some women.
I
Let's
feel like
edit
when you're
that.
very aware or you're very conscious about what is going on, like women like to use that.
And those be the same type of girls that want a nigga to pay for her nails, hair.
Yeah, those are what
Take
we
care
call
of her.
pick-me's.
Like,
Pick me.
they're the ones that want the
Pops
nigga
said
for the
pick me,
image.
okay.
Nah, I'm gonna keep that shit a bad shit. They're the ones that want the nigga for the image. Because no real person, like real female, is gonna tell you, oh, you too emotional. Huh?
That's a fact.
Huh?
But I will say, okay, there's a difference, right? Because you have to be like, but why you didn't text me this morning, and you didn't text me all day, and da da da.
Yeah, that's not in tune with your emotions.
Right, so that's sassy.
Some
Like,
niggas
that's
is-
sassy.
Some niggas
Oh,
is
you
sassy.
always outside. You're insecure.
Like, yeah. And so I think, yeah, being actually emotionally, sometimes I feel like I'm wary of men who claim to be emotionally mature, but conflate it with things like, oh, you're always out, or clocking you. Like, ladies, be wary of the controlling ass niggas, because it'll come up in the fact of me like, oh, I'm emotionally in tune, but really you're just controlling and you want to know my every move, but you don't pay my telephone bill.
Clock it. Clock it.
So it's like,
Women super be the same way though, like, and
Yes.
have expectations for dudes that like they can't necessarily uphold or don't want to uphold, but then like want to just expect the dude to uphold all of these expectations. So I feel like a lot of aspects, like sometimes that's a two-way street, like, and obviously,
Yes.
I'm not gonna
Some
consider
women
you
are
sassy.
bird
I'm just gonna
brains. Like,
consider
let's
you, like
keep
a
it a
little-
bad. Some women are
a little
literally
different.
bird brains. Like, they want the image, they want this type of nigga, they want this and that, and can't give you nothing. The question of what am I bringing to the table, that's legit a real question. And for the female that be like, I am the
I
table.
am the table.
wait a minute.
How?
I am the table.
But how? Well, like, you could back that up though. But you could back that up though, respectfully. Like, if you
but if they're
can,
only bringing like, pussy to the table.
like, if
When
you
bring
can.
nothing to the table, that's
And I'm not talking about the money, because let's be real, people getting that. So that's easy now. What can you tell your nigga to keep him safe? Huh? How you gonna help him in his business? What you bring? Because you want that back, right? He gotta teach you. What can you teach him?
But I would hope that that's not what's happening, right? Because, like, I feel like niggas do that on the back end, right? Like, guys can't offer you anything other than offering it. Like, it's almost like sometimes guys want to, not y'all, because I know y'all don't, like, want you to be able to take care of you or, like, want you to need them kind of thing. And sometimes all they can offer is, like, dick and bubblegum. So it's like, what can you do for me, right? And so I think it's just like a generational thing where, like, I would hope it's a given that we're all taking care of ourselves and self-efficient adults, right? Like, I can pay my own bills, I can clothe myself, I can feed myself. If you coming into my life, you should be adding something that's damn near intangible, and then maybe it materializes, right? Like, so whether you're helping me learn, grow, establish a business, people could put you onto ideas that just unlock your mind and have you looking at life different, right? And that's something that money can't buy. So it's also like we live in a world that's mad elitist and wants accolades and I drive a Benz and I got this and a Miri that, and it's like, yeah, but can you read? It's dead ass.
I mean, we all go.
No, but I'm a teacher. There's a lot of functioning adults that read at a 6th grade reading level. So you'll be surprised. Yeah, in college, all you need to do is be functionally literate.
It's people in college that's in college just to say they're in college. Everybody not in college, like,
Some people
college.
cheat their way to college.
You get what I mean?
Cheat their way
Like,
through college.
and that's the thing.
And you got
Please,
to
just
know
because a
that.
nigga say he in
Niggas gonna
college
know.
don't mean he's the right one, mama. Be for real.
Or he's smart.
Be for
I was
real.
talking about ChatGPT, like generating ideas, but like that shit generates like some of y'all like,
Niggas is
college
copying and
careers,
pasting.
man.
Every
Like, let's be real.
assignment. Damn. It's supposed to use it as a tool.
But go to school, kids.
Get your education.
And don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Nah, that's the joke.
Yeah, that's some jokes.
Genocide.
What is a
Yes, exactly. Free
what is
Palestine.
I want to ask this like correctly. What is a crime do y'all think that should have the death penalty?
Oh, damn. I've
Rape?
Auto rape.
I'm a brush your head. You ready? You should never let the government sanction murder, right? So we can say there's crimes worth dying about, but you should never let the government sanction murder, because how many innocent black men are on death row, Emmett Till, y'all, for being alleged or accused of raping somebody with no DNA evidence. Like, there's so many innocent people incarcerated that the death penalty, like, the issues is greater than morality. It's like giving the government power to euthanize people. They can then euthanize anybody. They can just say, oh, they said you did XYZ. And there was a point where that was what was happening. So even with murder, there's mad niggas on death row for murders they didn't commit.
Nigga, what thing would you put?
What do you mean?
What crime?
I said I opt out. I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna go with like ill towards a child, like immediately. Bye, you're out of here. There's a fucking kid. They're gone
Crimes against children, yeah.
immediately.
So you think rape should deserve the penalty?
There's no, like, you see how, like, when it comes to shit like murder, niggas will look at certain cases and be like, nah, I'm not gonna lie, like, if that was me, I would have killed that nigga too. There's no situation where rape is correct.
Yeah, true.
And that's what you meant, like situations where, like, obviously, like
The person is guilty?
Like, the person is guilty. Like, nigga, we're like, yeah, you're off star. Like, you should.
I mean, I
She
guess
get
in
dope.
those situations, I believe in street justice. So
I feel like people should.
if we're talking about street justice, yes, rape and crimes against children. All the way.
Have you ever seen those child predator videos?
child what?
Child predator. It's like
Where they're catching a child predator. He's not saying it all the way.
That's
Never seen that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not mad at them, bro.
At all.
at the people that's yeah.
I'm Y'all going crazy making content and shit. Is like, I'm not mad at that shit, bro. Like,
Not either.
I feel like people shouldn't go to jail for selling weed.
Word.
Let's talk
Free
about,
all my niggas
let's
up
talk about
in,
why
you know.
you shouldn't go to jail.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if y'all saw, but they had actually caught, like, I think it was like one of the DAs or something on one of those Catch a Predator, Bronx DAs that got caught.
Yeah.
In front of the Target by like 161st Street by Yankee Stadium. Shit was crazy. So it's like, have you ever also wondered like why they don't persecute like sex crimes and crimes against children so much? Like, look at how many politicians are like involved.
Oh,
in
for sure.
shit like that.
Trafficking, all that, like, it's effed up. I'm going to be 100% honest. But this is also why I feel like we focus, just in America, we focus too much on drugs because we disregard everything else that happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get a drug, there's a trade. We disregard everything else that's going on. You get what I mean? Like, the focus is, there's drugs. This is like, there's literal drug units in all these field agencies. Like, let's be real. But we just focus too much on it that other things go unnoticed or they take forever to talk about. Diddy, bro, what? Like, how we just getting to you? This is insane. This is insane to me.
They've been suppressing stuff about him for dumb long.
But like, it's insane how long it's taking. You get what I mean? Like, this is
100
crazy.
bottles. 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
They caught things he did back in 08. Like,
First of all,
they've been watching Diddy.
yeah, like
Also to get 1,000 bottles of baby oil, like that's an annual shipment. Damn near.
I just want to know, like, how
That's
much that
every
costs.
year that
That's
he's getting
insane
That's
that you
every
put that much
1,000
down
bottles
for
of
fucking
baby
body.
oil.
Baby
That's
oil.
like more than your life, somebody else's life. Like,
time, yeah.
That's bare baby oil.
I feel like the bitch is way bigger than the baby oil though. Like it's way bigger than the baby oil. It's the fact
It
that
is
it's just
way
like a
bigger.
known fact in New York for like decades, right? Jeffrey Epstein assaulted women for decades. Like, and when you look at how are they getting away with this, they're friends with people like Eric Adams. They're friends with people like Donald Trump. They're friends with people who have Bill Clinton. Like, come on, Obama.
And
Niggas be loving Obama down crazy. He went to that island, clock it. He was on that manifest. People don't really look it up. CIA.gov.
and these are people that you listed. They all got money. I just know.
And world leaders.
Yeah.
World leaders. Prince of whoever from England, and his mother disowned him because of that stuff behind Jeffrey Epstein, and like removed his royal title and everything. But how are people not going to prison? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like money, like the legal systems for poor people. That's why I didn't want to answer the question at first. Like, right? It's for people who don't have OJ kind of lawyers and Johnny Cochran and stuff like that. And those where if you have enough money, you can damn near get away with anything.
Yeah.
And the race skin color.
Yeah. But the best skin color is
You said
green.
the right skin color?
Mm-hmm.
The right skin color? What is a woman's go-to word or like sentence when they want to end something?
I just really want to tell you that I enjoyed this.
Whoa. Nah, that's a transgression more than anything.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
That's
when
how
you're trying to end it?
That's
Oh, you saying break up or end
Yeah,
an
like-
argument?
I'm just
No,
trying
not
to
end the argument. Like end like you messing,
relationship.
You messing, yeah.
Yeah, this was cool.
I don't know. I
This
just
was
block
fun.
niggas.
Nah,
That's crazy.
I just block niggas.
I respect that more than.
Nah, that
This was cool. This was fun. I
It's
really
been
enjoyed
real.
This.
Yeah,
that's,
no, I
that's
feel-
why.
I thought you was trying to ask us too, like, yo, what we done heard.
yeah. Well, I was asking what y'all heard.
Oh,
Hold on, wait. That's why.
Please state the question and clarify.
Yeah, all right, do that.
What you said is still crazy. But what are women's go-to words when they want to end something? Like,
What have y'all heard? Let's hear this.
I don't know. I haven't really been in.
Y'all haven't been broken up with?
nah,
Bitches don't leave y'all hurt.
Shorty's done told me they don't want to deal with me, but it's just like it's just usually like like I don't want to deal with you no more. Or like I feel like we from New York,
so
like it's very
mean.
like nah, but I feel
Is
like
it?
I'd rather hear it just like out like. I'm the type where I need closure, so like you gotta just tell me outright like yo I'm done with you like for me, and then I'ma just move from there. But it's like same time Like we from New York, like they're very harsh, bro. Like it's
That's so mean.
I'm
I don't
good off
like
of this.
that.
Like everything's healthy.
You think
I'm
so?
cool.
It's like too blunt.
I think that's mean as fuck because okay, I'm the person. Why? Like, why we into this? So that's why I'm gonna hit you with the I enjoyed this. Like, this was cool. This was fun.
You're petty though.
I am.
I'm taking
I
that
am.
as petty because
I
you
am,
tell me,
though.
oh, I enjoyed this.
I did,
I'm gonna
though.
be like, yo,
You're being
are
sarcastic.
You, are you playing with me?
Two things gonna happen. I'm gonna either ghost you. Like, I'm a ghost you. I'm a ghoster. Say what you want. I will ghost that ass quick, fast, in a hurry. Leave you in the dust. Woof, Casper. Okay? Cool. Or I'm going to tell you straight up like, this was cool, this was fun. This not it. Yeah. But I'm going to definitely tell you this was cool, this was fun. Because I would never, don't waste your time. Like, I didn't waste my time, clearly. Like,
I tried not to.
I enjoyed this, so this was nice.
I avoided curving some guy because I just knew it was going to turn into
PTSD?
Yeah, I do. Because I was literally like avoiding the situation because I'm like, yeah, he's not going to take this well. And I don't know what to say. And then he pressed me or something about like if I was talking to other people or something. And I don't know. I just eventually lost it on him. Like I lost it and just like, I was just telling him all types of shit that's been annoying me and blowing mine or whatever. Like, and I was just like, I've been wanting to like, this is why I don't want to fuck with you no more. And it just.
No, it was a laundry list of shit though. Y'all gotta know, like, she broke down, like, nah, like, he said, oh yeah, like, you know,
it was red flag.
She was just like, nah, like, you don't even know, like, boom, 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 boom. Like, I've been in when to fuck with you, and it was
that,
like a laundry
but
list
see,
of reasons.
that's petty.
No, that's not petty.
You was holding all that in.
I feel like she was probably damn near about to communicate that to him, and then
yes.
he did that.
how do you say?
I was just like, all right,
I was
now,
damn
like,
near
I'm gonna just tell you in this way.
I was damn near trying not to be like, how do you say, confrontational or
okay.
And I think as women, that's something we go through. Like, or I can just only speak for me personally, is like maybe we'll avoid being blunt with a guy because of how he might react. And like, men are allowed to show up angry in those spaces where like, or it's just always a but why. Like, I just always find myself in situations where a nigga's asking me to explain myself, and I really hate that shit. And so it's like, I would just block you. Like, but I also want men to know that like, that is like a form of like, I don't want to say violence, but it's almost like like it's a form of pressing me. Like you're pressing me. Like, but why? Like nigga, I just don't want to fuck with you. Like I didn't even want to have to break it down to him in a step by step. Like this is where you had me fucked up at. But he really wanted to know. Like, but why? Like, all right, fine. Let's roll it out. Remember on the first, like,
I'm childish though, cause like that butt wide. That now I'm fucking with you. Now I'm tweaking out, cause you wasted my time. I just told you I enjoyed this, so now you're pissing me off. So that butt wide, I'ma just go on you. That butt wide, cause you ugly, you dirty, you crusty, you bummy.
Like, first of all, you wasn't even that cute.
I might not even feel that way, but like, bro, I just told you we could have been cool. You could have still liked my picture when we was done, but now you gotta unfollow me. You get what I mean? Just leave it alone. I told you this was nice, this was fun. Let's carry on.
And it could all be so simple, but it's never just that simple.
Never.
Can we part amicably? Nah, it's never that.
It's never that simple.
What's the matter?
Nah, I don't know. I feel like
his eyes.
Bro, I feel like personally, like in situations where like girls might like check out, I feel like it's never just like, okay, I'm finished. Be safe. It's more like I feel it before it's said. Like you might just be moving towards like that's where you want to go eventually before you actually say it. Cause I found myself in a situation where it's like, what's your about? Like, what's really your problem? Like, what are you really trying to tell me? Like, what's really good? Cause like you saying a lot without really saying anything at all. Like, I don't know, but I feel like some people is petty. They'll be like, "Alright, be safe though."
I think that's real. I think it's definitely a process. Like girls don't just
wake up.
At least for me, I don't just ghost you. Like there's a process.
You just said you was a ghost?
Yeah, I am. But it's like you knew I was about to ghost you because I stopped answering.
You had
the
it
phone.
coming.
I stopped answering the phone. I stopped texting back. Good morning, thank you. Like I stopped texting back. Good morning. Have a good day. Like I stopped doing all that.
No, yeah,
for real.
changed.
You knew I was about to ghost you, and now I just ghosted you.
Period.
Because now I'm not responding. That what you doing? That last what you doing? piss me off.
Yeah.
Not responding. I'm not responding.
You could be super aware of the behaviors though, like over time. Like, I feel like when somebody's fucking with you, like it's like constant. They're showing you, and then like when it gets to a point where they're not fucking with you, everything regresses. So it's like you start to draw back, and it's like, of course, if you was being mad consistent and showing me mad like love in the beginning, and then like it starts to, like I said, regress, I'm gonna pre that. Like,
But I think it's just like having a conversation instead of fighting. Maybe we're always like, oh, will it work itself out? Or I don't know what keeps people from like maybe walking away. And then I guess it does. That's why I was triggered earlier, like being to, you know, us as women, when you get to a certain age, if you don't have a man or a husband or a boyfriend and kids, it's like, oh, what's wrong with you kind of thing. So then it makes you start being like, is this the one? Should I make it work with him, like, or whatever? And I feel like that's why y'all might sense our behaviors change before we say it, because we're contemplating, like, do I let go of the familiar? And like literally there's like a fear of being alone. Like people are really struggling with being alone. And I feel like that keeps you in situations longer when you could just have a conversation like, hey, this isn't working out. That's always seen as like a negative thing. Like why isn't that seen as a positive? Like, this might be stunting my growth, so let me leave you. That's a positive.
I don't know. Next time you want to be done, just tell that nigga fuck you. And then you good.
I don't fuck with you.
Just say fuck you. Just say bye.
You know,
Good night. Have a good one.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah.
Cause I've been in situations where like I ain't want to start fucking with the person. They told me they was done, and vice versa. Like so.
But you gotta respect the curve.
Now I'd be trying to respect the curve, but like
I be trying. Don't try, just do it.
As a female, though, I feel like sometimes
don't
we
be
be
respecting the
lying.
curve, though,
Yeah,
so-
like sometimes we be lying.
But you gotta
like,
make them
sometimes-
stand on business, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, true. Because sometimes they be lying. Like sometimes, and we're going good, and we've been good. Do you really like me? So now I gotta throw something out there where it's like, all right, I'm gonna cut you off. And you be like,
you
for
playing
what?
games?
You gonna be like, for what? And I'm like, oh, I was just joking. Chill.
Oh, because niggas be wilding and ready to lose it. And you're like, psych,
just
I was
depends.
playing. But no.
Now it's not funny, but it was like, at least I know you fuck
That's
with
toxic.
me.
I want, like, no, how do you
That
say
is.
That's dead toxic.
That
Like,
is. But that's what we do. That's what females do. I'm
it's
not gonna
not
act
okay.
Like we don't.
It's
We
dead
do.
not okay. That
It's
shit-
not.
I mean, like,
But niggas should also be more expressive and let someone know that you like them, so they don't have to do
but
crazy
just
stuff like
have a
that.
conversation. I guess I'm saying is like, why can't those be conversations?
They
Right?
could.
If I don't feel
That would
secure,
be like
I'd much
the
rather just be
non-toxic
like,
way.
hey, I don't know where I stand in this relationship. Like, what are we doing? Like, you know,
everyone
like,
is good at expressing themselves.
Yeah, but
You're
niggas
one
need
of
to-
the many that is good at expressing themselves.
Yeah, communication is not that
Communication
easy.
is not
People
key.
be like,
People are not comprehensive. People aren't very like
That's problematic.
forthright. People aren't very like, you feel what I'm saying? There's a lot that goes into that.
and I'm telling everybody, work on it. Work on it. 'Cause
But it's
that's
hard.
a shame.
And
If we can
sometimes-
fuck, why can't we communicate?
but sometimes you don't
Niggas
know
have
what
problems
communication is. Like you might genuinely,
But niggas
feel
can
like,
fuck.
Niggas
So
have
figure
problems
it
talking
out.
about boundaries. Niggas have problems
Yeah.
talking about intentions, but have no problem having
Get
nasty,
butt
dirty
naked
sex.
and
Priorities, yo.
but that's what I'm saying is prioritize that though, right? Because
It sound good, but niggas not dead. 20. Like, let's be real. It sound good. That's the goal. The goal is to once get there and be like, yo, I was there. Like, I know
Right.
what that feel like. I could tell you, just prioritize this, just work on this, just do this. It sounds good and that's the goal, but the reality is, like, niggas is just not there yet. And I say niggas like gender neutral. People
but what do you
are
mean
not
by
there.
like not there? What is there to not be there about?
Communicating, learning what they want, learning themselves first. How can I tell you what I don't like if I don't know what I like?
But that's what I'm saying, right? So if you can't tell somebody that, then why the fuck are you being intimate with
We
anyone?
20.
Yes, but what I'm
we've been
saying is
fucking since we were
the-
14. Like
right.
that's what people do.
But the reality of the situation,
it's effed up. It's crazy.
the
But
reality of
that's
the situation
truth.
doesn't justify the reality of the situation, and it's more so you will get to an age, and I'm not even that much older than y'all, so we're not gonna do that. how do you say, even in college, like maybe that is just a personality type of my own where I was just raised to not let people play with me. So I'm very like, you got me fucked up right here, like please stop, like kind of thing. And I communicate my needs and I communicate it in a bold way.
What's your opinion on girls that cut niggas' ass when they're trying to shoot their shot?
That
Is
what?
that a thing?
Just corny. I don't know.
Wait, what's the question?
Like, you see how, like, if a guy was trying to shoot their shot at a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, a woman would dub it, they would say no, but they would go a little extra saying, nah, your shoe's dirty, or, like, or you're, or, like, I don't like your jacket. Like, they just add on extra comments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're probably godly. Like,
Yeah,
you're saying,
they
like,
just
get the fuck out of here, you bum ass.
How I feel
But
about
are they
that?
shooting their shot or are they curving somebody?
No, the men is shooting their shot.
Oh, and the girls are violating.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I don't know. I feel like if you like disrespectful and a nigga like approach you with a respect, like with respect, and you like respond with disrespect, like you be like, excuse me, can I get to know you? You respond, you bum ass nigga, like that's the.
But like, if you was actually in that situation, like, how would you handle it? Like, how would you?
I'm just gonna be like no.
You're gonna
like,
look
me,
weird.
You personally, like
me personally, I'm just gonna be like, the fuck, like, and then I'm gonna go about my day, bro.
You wouldn't, like,
That's happened to me before. That's happened
Aaron's
to me
gonna spaz.
before. Like I approach somebody, but I guess like they just didn't want to be bothered. So I approached them on some excuse me, and they was like, "You light skinned nigga, get the fuck away from me." This, that, and third. Like I was just like, whoa.
Light skinned niggas.
But God, nah, cause I was just like, whoa. I was like, bet. But I could see like the remorse like in her eyes, bro. Like when she called herself, I think she was like drinking too, bro. Like, she had called herself after. She was like, nah, like
I'm sorry.
I could see it in her face. Like she didn't say it, but like I could see the sorry like in her face. Like yeah, that happened to me before, bro.
I never like was trying to shoot my shot on a girl and she was like, nah, like your sneakers is dingy, or like
Nah,
your mid look crazy, like your haircut look crazy, like no.
did you know that was like a thing? That's a thing that girls do, that women do?
Nah, I just be seeing that in like
Some-
20v1 videos and shit. Like,
yeah.
niggas will be trying to scoop gal and they'll be on some, nah, like, da-da-da-da, your shirt, man, mad loose, like, man, just trying to come at them mad crazy. And it's just like, damn, like, like he said, it's a level of respect you gotta have for people. Like, at the end of the day, you can show niggas common courtesy. Like, if I come to you respectfully, like, you could curve me respectfully. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But
Welcome to being catcalled.
Nah, fact.
That used to happen.
I also feel it on y'all end
Traumatized.
though, like, cause for women, like, imagine how many niggas like try to shoot they
be
shot
the
or catcall
audacity.
them. Like, you feel what I'm
Oh,
saying? So
yeah,
like,
we be
sometimes we could also
aggravated.
be like the 40th nigga in a week, and now I blew yours, and nigga, what the fuck? Get out my face, like.
No, literally.
And I don't even know that. Like,
For me,
like,
it's always, why do you think you could talk to me?
Yes, it's once again entitlement, right? Like men just like
And,
we were talking
and
about
niggas
before,
violate us. Like you could tell a nigga no respectfully.
and get cursed
Oh,
out.
you dirty! Like, oh, going on me, crazy.
Like, that used to have- that was
just
like-
wanted me.
that was
you
a
just
no-
sent the heart.
that
he
was-
wasn't even nigga. He wasn't even that cute.
That was a normal thing back in the
Like,
day.
you
That was
just
a
sent me
normal
hard
thing.
ass.
Walking
Now
down
I'm
the street,
trash.
and
Crazy.
you just used to hate to see a group of niggas. Like, I used to call my friend, like, act like you're on the phone with me, like, bro. Like, while I walk past these 30 niggas, and they're like, oh, yo, and it's like literally I can't stop for every time a nigga say yo or whatever, and like men don't be taking rejection well, and so I think it's just also like women have started to just respond how we've been being treated, like, right? So it's like niggas will catcall us and we'll curve them, you bum ass bitch, that's why you're not that cute anyway. That's why that was regular. Like, I've been told that so many times.
That
like
was regular?
That's a regular thing. Every time you walk through Harlem on a nice summer day, yes, oh my god.
I watch too many like Criminal Minds episodes. I will always be nice just because, like, to be crazy.
Yes,
is scary.
right.
I'm sorry. Yes, thank you so much. No, I'm okay.
Thank
yes,
you.
have a good day. Like, as I keep walking though, because like, be for real, I'm not gonna stop.
But then also that's like, look at how we have to live in fear though. because we don't know how a
Shit,
nigga
that's with
is
anything
gonna.
though.
But that's not. Niggas don't move like that. They not telling a bitch no because they, or like, because she might glitch. No, we're like usually like, yes, you can have my number. We're giving all types of niggas our number that we don't even want to talk to.
That's not true.
What?
That's auto not true.
What you mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I felt pressure to like speak to gal before. Or,
I'm not
like,
saying-
gal push up on me mad aggressively, and I ain't gonna lie. Like for me, like not.
But did
that
you scared for your life?
Nah,
We've felt
I
like
don't know.
a nigga will deck you. Like niggas will knock
It's
bitches
happened
out.
before.
Like for curving them. Yes.
It's like remember like it was a situation inside of Delhi with the twins,
And
one
that
of
man
them
that
died.
killed one of them
Yeah,
because she wouldn't give him his number.
Like,
She
shit
stabbed
like
her.
that don't be happening. Like
I've had a friend, a nigga
Y'all
pulled a
don't
gun.
kill
A nigga pulled a gun on her. We went out to the club and like she left early, and then the next day she told us like, yeah, like on my way home, some guy asked me for my number. I didn't want to give it to him. He pulled out a whole gun on her. So it's like, granted, these people are not like. So once again, when we have these conversations and y'all like, oh, y'all always saying men, our experience are too far in many, right? Like it's not for us. It's happening at like, I'm being verbally disrespected on a day-to-day basis. Like my personal space is being invaded all the time.
I'm sorry.
that could be. I ain't gonna lie.
That was scary. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Wow.
Nah, that's real though. That's real.
I don't know why. I really wonder, like, why do men, if people who can't take rejection, they just like resort to violence. Like
Women don't react like that, but like I feel like I've also like been like not afraid, but also like guilted like into like
It's
When
a
the
different
friends
form of
come
taking
up,
a shorty's
bro.
number or like
Men will use
saying no.
men will
like,
use physical or physical proximity, and women will use emotional, mental.
I feel like when the friends come up and they be like, "Oh, my bro wants you," I just be like, "Damn!" Like now other people know. Like, oh my, sure. Here's my Instagram. Like, damn, because one, you don't want to embarrass nobody. I'm the type of person I don't want to embarrass nobody ever. As mean as I am, I don't like to embarrass people, and I find that a real thing. Like. Niggas pride again, like the pride be crazy because you embarrass in front of your homeboys, like that's it for you. So it's like I'm not gonna be that person that do that to you.
probably gonna be worse though. Like you give me your shit, and then I really goes to run down on you, and you're not jacking.
But
me.
nobody
I'm
has
like,
to
why
know
you
that
being-
though.
why-
That's
why
on you. That's
why-
on you.
So
That's
I'm
on
just
you.
gonna
Like,
know
nobody
I got
has to know
swerved.
that.
It's a little
Exactly.
misleading. It's a
like
little
I'm trying to
misleading.
help you out, cause me, I'm being helpful.
She gonna make you look like you got your win, but you ain't really
Well,
get
Max,
your win.
No.
That's like when
Yeah.
somebody proposed to you, if they tell
That's
you
wicked.
no, that's fucking crazy. You say yes.
Do
and
you?
then you go
Oh,
talk about
man.
it. You go talk about
You
it.
say yes.
I'm saying
You
no.
talk about if you fly my whole family out and propose to me, I'm not gonna tell you no right there. Like that's crazy.
No, because once it, all right, no.
crazy.
Let's go back to communication because
crazy.
once again,
I'm
right?
not doing that.
No,
That is insane.
nobody
I'm
should
not
be,
doing that.
No,
I will tell. Yes.
You're
You was-
bald.
I
When
love you.
when-
I love
when
you.
I get home, bro, so you know, like.
Nah,
Not-
you're bald.
That'll
We're
make
not doing
somebody
that. We're
go
not
off
doing
on you
that.
even more.
I don't think it would, because
But
if
we
I
was
tell
just
you
talking
no in
about
front of
niggas handling
everybody,
rejection.
you
A
gonna
nigga
block.
is not going
That's
to
so
handle
crazy.
that
Why
well.
would you tell
You
a
will
nigga
block.
yes to that?
That's
You
so
gotta say
misleading.
different. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a
so
lifelong
crazy.
commitment. You just
Bro,
said yes and 48
no.
me into
In front of
thinking
everybody.
that
Exactly.
Now I gotta
Because if I say no, I have to. If I say no, you gotta get up. We have to figure out who's gonna walk away first. Everyone's
I'm gonna
family
figure out
here.
shit because
All the
I'm
fucking
leaving.
balloons in
Why
here.
did you
Like,
even
that's
bring me
crazy.
here?
That's crazy.
No, I'm sorry.
what it could take.
When you get
No.
married, that's supposed to be a whole conversation, right? So even when, first of all, like let's really clock it. Your ring is supposed to be 3 months' salary. So if a nigga's about to spend X amount of dollars on you, that nigga should know whether you would say yes
yeah, I would
before
hope
you
so.
even ask. So if I fly your family out,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
but once again, but bring it
Girls
back to
do it. It's videos of them.
But bring
doing
it, how do you say, bring it back to lack of awareness and willful ignorance. That's not nobody's fault but yours. I know that my ring is supposed to be VVS1, flawless, like, I want 3 carats, like, yeah, don't play with me. So at the same time, if you're doing all that and, like, you know, people do grand proposals and stuff like that, you telling me the least you couldn't do is have a conversation and make sure y'all was on the same page?
That would be a mature thing to
I
do.
will respectfully tell you no. in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck about your pride, none of that, because you're not going to peer pressure me into nothing. Because then I have to explain to you, because then now it's my burden, right, after we said yes in front of all these people, to then explain why we're not actually getting married and we're not engaged. When, like, that's what I'm saying, is we're put into situations as women where we're saving face for what? For these niggas? No.
Yeah, but it's also more so like, one, I don't owe the explanation to anyone. You get what I mean? But for lack of a better term, like, let's think about all, and I don't be talking from my perspective, guys. Please understand that sometimes. But genuinely, when you think of like the celebrities, right? How many of these people get engaged constantly?
That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing to someone who's really thinking like, oh, this is crazy. Like, why does this keep happening? Like, stop what you're doing. But to the outside looking in, or to whoever else is watching, that girl is lit. She keep getting engaged. You get what I mean? But it's like,
is that lit though?
To them, but it's also understanding, like, as easy as it was for you to say it's one simple conversation, that one simple conversation will not happen.
And that's the reality. And that's where you get embarrassed, and that's your business, because nobody told you to go propose to me and not have a conversation.
Do that, though? Like,
the same way,
man time, how many people gonna do that?
That's what I'm saying, though.
How
do you want to make a step in a relationship
to propose?
But this is what I'm saying. These niggas ain't God's gift, right? So I don't give a fuck if it took you 30 years. Like, say you thought on this and this was like some life epiphany. But if you didn't talk to me about it and I didn't agree and tell you ever, like, yes, because having kids, settling down, where you want to live in life is something that when you get married, you have to be on the same page. If I want to live out the country and you want to have a fucking ranch in Texas, that's problematic. Right? And you gonna tell me we've been together X amount of years and you didn't have a conversation about that? I'm saying, then how can you take another step in commitment in your relationship when obviously there's a communication issue?
It sound good. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, I'm like, no, fuck these niggas in their pride.
It
like, they be alright.
So good, but like, genuinely, and this goes back to lack of experience. People are not going to say that. Like, people are not going to. The reality is, they're going to tell you yes, because you didn't flew out their whole family. And I'm gonna be real, they might not even have that conversation ever with you until you know. They will go through the whole process. They will go through the whole process. Now we're here, now we're divorced, like, now it's this, is that, and the third, and they're gonna tell you, well, from the very beginning, I didn't want to do this. Like, that's the reality. And in order for us to break that, yes, you have to have these mature conversations and you really have to get into it, but people ain't doing that. But that's why I just want to let y'all know, y'all need to take note from her.
This is why the world
she just told you.
Because there's so many,
non-mature individuals.
No, it's people being born out of these situations. Niggas, why you think some people are depressed and miserable? They come from unwanted pregnancies. Like, because the whole time I didn't even like your father. Like, come on. Like, and we talking about, oh my God, it's not that simple. No, it's probably, I'm teaching these kids until like, all right, now I'm pregnant. Now that, and that be happening, because then people, youth be fucking. Y'all be fucking. Like, it just be like, you know,
they
like,
be fucking.
They be fucking. But it's like, safe sex is the best sex. Make sure y'all are practicing.
And they don't be having safe sex.
Exactly.
They be fucking, then they don't be
That's
safe.
The YNs.
That's the YNs.
It's a lot of young niggas, girls and boys. Apparently.
Yes, but that's plural, gender neutral.
Real bad.
I'm a young black man of excellence and prestige
type shit. Well, that is a wrap for the 11th. No, 10.
I believe.
11. That is a wrap for the 11th episode.
You open with 10 though.
Huh?
You dead open
I'm pretty
with
sure
10.
it was 10.
So wait a minute.
My episode
yes.
Before it was the name.
Stop that.
10. This is a wrap for episode 10. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate having y'all on my episode. It's a wrap.
Bye.
You know.